Hey guys, welcome back to Back Pocket Game Reviews. I just woke up, the Xbox Scorpio reveal, watched it. It ran for a little bit. My wife's asleep upstairs, so I don't really have a way to record this video except for on my phone, so please bear with me. So, there's a lot of improvements they made here. They upped the CPU clock speed. I have it up on my Xbox, the spec sheet. They upped the clock speed from 1.75 gigahertz to 2.3 gigahertz. They talk a little bit about the compute units. The part I want to point out about the GPU is it's essentially a 480. It's just slightly modified for Scorpio's purposes, which Digital Foundry even talks about a little bit as well. Pretty sweet cooling methods in there. They used GDDR5 for this, which a lot of you remember when PS4 came out. The PS4's processor was slightly clocked higher than the Xbox One, but they used GDDR5 RAM instead of the GDDR3 RAM, and there's a slight speed boost between the two. This time, rather than putting in, I believe it was 8 that was in the standard console for PS4 and PS4 Pro and Xbox One, they put in 12. Not that I really would be concerned with the memory being a bottleneck for them, but I would assume that that's going to help run the operating system immensely smoother. They talk a little bit about the memory bandwidth. We won't really touch too much on that. They do mention, and this is another thing that kind of shocks me, we'll have a 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray drive. Again, something Sony left out, and that's Sony's own technology. And Xbox is supporting it better than Sony. That kind of bothers me that Sony doesn't have that. Not that that's a huge deal, my Xbox One S has it, but it's Sony's technology. The hard drive will be 1 terabyte, 2.5 inch. I've seen some people say that it's a faster hard drive. So let's be clear here. I don't think it is a faster hard drive, but even if it is, they wouldn't have opted to go faster than a 7200 RPM hard drive. If they did, it would say SSD or it would say hybrid drive. They would have done a lot to make sure you're aware that they used a faster hard drive. However, doesn't have that. It's just saying 1 terabyte, 2.5 inch hard drive. So, it's either 7200 RPMs or 5200 RPMs, which I believe both the Xbox One S and the PS4 Pro both use 5200 RPM drives. PlayStation 4 does allow you to swap your drives, so you can always put in a faster drive. There is a lot of really cool features, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying any of this sucks. I still think that these are some killer specs, but here's the thing. You can put down some killer specs, it doesn't always equate over to killer real world performance. I am very happy to see that Microsoft will be evidently upscaling a lot of their old games. I really shouldn't say upscaling it, because they said Gears of War 4 was going to be 4K, and they showed a lot of footage of Halo on Digital Foundry's reveal video. Digital Foundry teamed with Microsoft to do the reveal video. So your real big question now, and what you're left with wondering, the price. The price is going to be the big key that we're missing here. I don't know. Couldn't tell you the price. My guess is probably between $500 to $600. I think Microsoft would shoot themselves if they went any higher than that. If they go up to that $1,000 price range, I think that's going to create a lot of issues for them. That's my opinion anyways. And again, as I said, I have this all pulled up in front of me too, and the clock speed on the Scorpio is a little bit higher clocked on the CPU than the PS4 Pro, but let's be completely honest here. The only reason why the CPU clock speed even means anything is because they're using, as they call it, a sock, but it's also it's AMD's APU is what they call it, and that's where your GPU and your CPU kind of function as one unit. It's all a system on a chip. It's one piece. They did build in DirectX 12 compatibility into the hardware, so it will cut down on rendering time for DirectX 12, which is pretty sweet. But guys, that's what we know about Scorpio now. There was a lot of really interesting cooling information too, but I'm not really too concerned about cooling because none of my stuff is enclosed to where it can't breathe, and I'm not. My Xbox One and my PS4, I have had no cooling issues with any of them. But evidently people are having them with the Switch. So, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.